I'm here with Sevi Simavi, who is the CEO of the Cherie Blair Foundation for Women, which is one of our Skills to Succeed partners at Accenture. So, Sevi, why women?
Yes, we are here at WEF 2016, and there's a lot of talk about women in the economy. I think there's overwhelming evidence now that you cannot actually grow a country, you cannot make an economic system sustainable without 50% of the population's participation in that system. So research after research shows that every time a woman is economically empowered, every time she has an income, that income is invested 90% into health, education, nutrition of their children and communities, which has obviously intergenerational effects.
Yes.
It's just something that we cannot afford not to capitalize on.
Yes. So we work together on a program called Skilling for Change in Rwanda, and we've used technology in that program to great effect. Can you talk to us a little bit about what difference that's made, and especially in terms of empowering the women that you're supporting?
No, technology in all our work that we do globally has been a key pillar of the work that we do at the foundation. Increasingly we are seeing mobile money, mobile phones as a key enabler for helping the unbanked to become financially included. Particularly in the case of Rwanda, financial inclusion is a huge gender issue. 35% of women don't have only 35% of women have bank accounts. Only 15% of them actually access to loans. So by working with Accenture and helping to develop new mobile savings and loan products, we are really able to reach rural areas, communities that don't have access to a bank branch, brick and mortar banks, and really bring them into a system, a formal financial system.
So that's very innovative in the context in which you're working, which must bring with it a certain level of risk to be trying something new like that. What have you learned along the way in terms of sort of using this technology, or for the women who are using this technology?
Yes. I think the key learning has been that it's not really the technology that's the barrier, but it's the human effect and how you use that technology. So if you're introducing something for the first time in a community, obviously you need to build the trust of that community. They really need to understand how that technology is going to benefit them. And so it comes a lot with the behavior change that they need to understand, a lot of skills and training to help them overcome that confidence issues related to the user having access to that technology. So that's on the user end. When it comes to working with the banks and financial sector, it's also giving them the business case and really understanding them the opportunity of serving these communities is actually not only the right thing to do, but it's also a smart investment opportunity.
Yeah. One of the things that we've been talking about here at Davos this week is digital disruption and the potential societal value that is available through digital disruption. But one of the keys to the success of that is collaboration and working together, sometimes across industries or across unusual sets of partners and stakeholders. And that's something which I think you've done to great effect with Skilling for Change in Rwanda. So can you talk a little bit about how you've done that and what made it work?
Yes, I think Skilling of Change is a great example of collaboration or partnership across different sectors and organizations. So we brought private sector, which is Accenture, and a Kenyan commercial bank operating in Rwanda. We brought together a not-for-profits players, Care International, Care Rwanda, and a number of NGOs on the ground, as well as ourselves. So it's a quite a complex partnership with multiple stakeholders. And I think there are a couple of reasons why this has worked so well. First of all, I think everybody was extremely committed around the goals and what we were trying to accomplish. And once you're committed around those goals, it's really around bringing the best of each player. Everyone has unique skills and expertise, and we were really have been able to leverage that. So Accenture not only gave us funding, but also pro bono advice and support from consulting skills, as well as access to technology. Our commercial bank player brought their skills from doing a similar type of mobile loan in a different country context, developing a loan product that would fit the benefits of the local communities that we're serving in Rwanda. And when it comes to Care International and Care Rwanda, obviously they really knew the uniqueness and the cultural impetus of doing these savings and loans in that cultural context based on their 20 years of experience working in that community. So I think all of that combined, it was really, we have been able to unleash the potential of all players for a greater effect.
Well, we're delighted to have been part of the partnership, and we're looking forward to more innovation and more impact over the coming years. Thanks,
Likewise.
Sevi.
No, thank you. Thank you for having me.